So a huge leak for Grand Theft Auto 4 just came out, essentially confirming that we're going to be getting a definitive edition of that game as well. We'll be talking about all those details in this video today and a whole lot more. So obviously we are just days away from the release of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, the definitive remastered editions. And a handful of fans in the community believe that this is just one of Rockstar's attempts going forward to remaster older titles. Some believe it's going to be more GTAs remastered. Others think it might be Red Dead Redemption or Bully. Well, over the last month or so, there's been a user on Twitter. His name is Ralph's Valve, and he's been posting leaks, particularly in the Call of Duty community, that have been backed up and verified by other community insiders like Tom Henderson. He's really been talking about the Call of Duty game going forward, but the other day he revealed a significant leak for Grand Theft Auto. This is the entire thread right here. So the tweet says 2023. It's a logo of Grand Theft Auto 4, as you guys can see there. And then with some follow-up, he said it's a remaster, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. I'm assuming that means Series S2, PC, including variants, to release bundled with episodes from Liberty City, and then to launch without multiplayer, single player only. Wow, so I know that's a lot of information to take in there. Let's just go ahead and dive into it. Essentially, in 2023, we're going to be getting a definitive edition version of Grand Theft Auto 4. And it's going to be essentially a remaster available on the older consoles, which is a little surprising, especially in 2023, but also the newer consoles too, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC. It's going to be bundled with episodes from Liberty City, which is essentially the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC, and also The Lost and the Damned. And it's not going to have multiplayer. It's going to be single player only. So let's talk about the year. I know 2023 seems like a long ways away, but we are really at the end of 2021 here, obviously, with just about a month or so left in the year. And we know that 2022 is going to consist of expanded and enhanced Grand Theft Auto 5. So we kind of have our remaster for 2021, that being the trilogy. We have our remaster for 2022 being GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. And it looks like 2023 is going to feature Grand Theft Auto 4, the remastered edition. Now, at this point in time, I don't even want to speculate what month this might arrive in because we're getting the trilogy in November. We're getting expanded and enhanced GTA 5 in March. So at this point in time, it's not like we can pin down one time that Rockstar likes to release stuff like this. So I would argue that we don't know what month it's going to be coming out in. But knowing Rockstar, there's a good chance this timeline could be pushed back or pushed forward. It'll also be exciting to see what the game looks like because this was, unlike the trilogy, this was a HD era game. So remastering it is going to be really exciting because we obviously haven't been back to Liberty City yet. I mean, I guess we will be able to in GTA 3 with the definitive edition of that game. And then the other big news is no multiplayer. Now, this is not surprising considering in 2023, that's going to be the 10-year anniversary of not only Grand Theft Auto 5, but also Grand Theft Auto Online. And I would imagine Rockstar would not want to encourage people to go to a multiplayer world that is not on their latest system. And obviously, Rockstar can't do shark cards in GTA 4 because there's nothing to buy. And so I probably don't want their player base going away from the multiplayer world that is GTA Online. They want people to stay in Grand Theft Auto Online, but go back and experience single player in GTA 4 and Liberty City. And for me personally, I liked the story of Grand Theft Auto 4 a lot better than GTA 5. Now, don't get me wrong, the multiplayer was fun, but it was nothing like what we saw today. To give you guys a refresher in case you never played, there was a couple of different game modes, but essentially it was a giant free-for-all where you didn't really have a character where the progress was saved. You just sort of jumped into a lobby, whether it be by yourself or with friends or with random players, and then you went about your business. but there wasn't really anything to do as far as saving progress or jobs and, adversary modes and businesses like we know today in Grand Theft Auto Online. It didn't consist of anything like that. So it's not surprising that we're not getting multiplayer, because if you think about it, later this year, Rockstar is shutting down GTA Online on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, which is where this game originated from. So again, that's really not surprising that no multiplayer is going to be here. Now, a couple of things I want to talk about. If 2023 is the case, and if this is 100% real, which we'll discuss in a little bit, that could mean some bad news for GTA 6. Now, I still think 2023 would be pretty early for Grand Theft Auto 6 to arrive, especially because we haven't gotten an official announcement of the game yet. But if this title is coming out in 2023, I can pretty much guarantee you that Grand Theft Auto 6 is not going to be coming out in 2023. So I know GTA 6 fans are going to see this as bad news, but it honestly might not impact them, especially if Rockstar uses Grove Street Games or one of their acquired studios like Ruffian Games that ended up becoming Rockstar Dundee. If they're able to do this sort of side project that honestly just gives us more Grand Theft Auto content while we're waiting for GTA 6, I don't see this as a bad thing. The only way I would see this as a bad thing is if this project ended up delaying Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Now, the big question here, is this leak real? And this is where I'm a little bit skeptical, because this guy essentially joined Twitter in October of 2021. So for someone that's been around for a month and they've kind of jumped on the scene out of nowhere, that is a little bit skeptical. The only thing that's interesting is, again, this individual has been backed and corroborated by other members of the community like Tom Henderson that have had Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Grand Theft Auto leaks confirmed by other members of the gaming community like journalists like Jason Schreier. So I know we're kind of going down a rabbit hole here, but there's a lot of people in the community that do end up trusting his word. So this is something that we're definitely going to have to follow up on. The only problem with this is I don't know when we're going to get information about this GTA 4 Definitive Edition, because it seems like Rockstar has so many other things they want to do first. 2023 is kind of ages away, especially in the video game sphere. I guess the only way we could potentially confirm this is if one of his other leaks is confirmed true, which might have something to do with one of the Call of Duty information. So this is something that we will definitely just follow up on. But I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think of GTA 4 getting a definitive edition or a remaster for the new systems? I personally think this is incredibly exciting. I have wanted an excuse to go back to GTA 4 for such a long time now, but it is terrible to play on PC. So finally getting an updated version would just be incredible, and I'd really love to see this happening. So you guys can let me know in those comments down below, though. Do you not care about it? Do you wish Rockstar would just move on to Grand Theft Auto 6? I mean, I think we all would. But let me know what you're thinking down there. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the definitive edition videos that I'll be doing, maybe of Grand Theft Auto 4 as well, later down the road when that game arrives. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.